I think there are things you absolutely don't get until you've gone through it, until you're a grown-up, until you've seen it, because I would read them. I always like to read them before I'd see them. And another huge thing for me was Branagh's Henry V, because I read it and I said, I'm sorry, what the hell is this? He's just been in the middle of a huge battle and now they're going to talk about being Welsh for a page and a half. And watching the way Branagh manipulated it, and particularly that one scene where Ian Holm comes up to him, let's discuss Welsh ancestry, and he's just got this look on his face like, sure, why not? We just won the weirdest battle ever. Let's talk about this. Okay. Like, he just found the human truth in it, and something that rhythmically made no sense to me at all. Suddenly there's a little romantic comedy at the end. He, manipulated, as I'm sure he had seen and others have done. I've never seen the Olivier. But, and that for me was just a huge smack of like, oh, I get it. The other biggest one for me was I never performed Shakespeare except in my living room with my friends, and I made a devil's bargain with a few of my friends. We said, we're going to do this, and eventually you can do Macbeth and you can do Richard. I'm doing Hamlet. And I waited for a long time, carried a lot of spears, and then we finally did Hamlet, and I learned more about the play. I had studied it for A-levels in England. I had read it. I had wanted to make a film of it for decades, and then I acted the part and knew twice as much as I ever had. I think that's something that is invaluable and so delightful. But the thing about Shakespeare is that he does work on many, many levels. There were things I absolutely didn't get right away, but you watch something like Midsummer, and there's definitely something for the kids. As soon as you see a guy trying to act a wall, you're good to go. And the stuff is very, very complex, but it's also very baldly human and relatable. And if the performances are there, anybody can understand them, even if they're not following every word.